For this segment of A Bit of Addison History, I want to focus on a local service organization that has served the Addison community for the past 75 years. Of course, I am referring to Addison Veteran of Foreign Wars. After the end of World War II, returning overseas servicemen saw the need to form an organization to provide assistance to veterans in need of help to get reestablished at home and to provide cheer to those who were hospitalized. On May 25, 1946, the Addison VFW Post 7446 was chartered with 35 members. The motto of the VFW was to, quote, honor the dead by helping the living, end quote. In June 1947, an auxiliary to the post was chartered with 21 female members. These women were either wives, mothers, or sisters of servicemen whose tour of duty was outside of the continental U.S. The post held its early meetings in members' homes, the Old Village Hall, and the fire station on Lake Street until 1954. With the help of members and Addison residents, and with the assistance of Addison State Bank, the Post was able to finance the purchase of property on Lake Street from Herbert Vero. Post members remodeled an existing machinery shelter into their new headquarters building. Over the next 10 years, the Post engaged in many fundraising projects, such as carnivals, bingo, style shows, and card parties. By April 11, 1964, the Post had raised enough funds to have a mortgage burning party. The sale of Buddy Poppies in May has been one of the major fundraising programs of the Post and Auxiliary. The money raised from this program benefits needy veterans and their families exclusively. In May 1954, the Post formed the Addison VFW Color Guard. The Guard served at many local ceremonies, marched in many parades, and went on to win many trophies for their precision marching on the national, state, and local levels. From 1956 to 1959, the unit marched with the Tioga Post Thunderbird Drum Corps of Bensonville and took first place at the state and national conventions. In 1959, the group began to call themselves the Addison Gents and designed their own flag of the Guard. The Gents went on to win their first state competition in their own right in 1961. They repeated the feat in 1962. In 1965, the village adopted the Color Guard flag as the village flag after the Gents reclaimed first at the state and national conventions. They would go on to repeat this feat in 1966 and 1967. Throughout its illustrious career, the Gents won over 75 first places in parades and over 20 VFW competitions. Not to be outdone, the Auxiliary decided to form a Color Guard team of their own in 1980 and began participating in local community parades. In 1981, they adopted the name The Gems and went on to take first place honors at the state convention in 1981 and 1982. Aside from Color Guard units, the VFW Post and Auxiliary have always been active in giving assistance of any kind, anywhere, and everywhere to a veteran and his or her family. For many years, their assistance program included veterans confined to the Elgin State Hospital and later at Hines Hospital in Maywood. The Post also delivered baskets of food to needy families in Addison. At one time, the Post provided the use of hospital equipment, such as beds, walkers, and crutches, to those in need, sponsored local Boy and Girl Scout troops, and provided free American flags to local schools. The Post also sponsored what is believed to be the first community blood drive in Addison, although it was limited to their membership only. More recently, the Post has been active in the proper disposal of worn and damaged American flags. For many years, the Post sponsored a community education program called Voice of Democracy. It started as a writing contest for high school students on different patriotic themes, and later became an oral essay contest for students to win scholarships. The Post has long been known for its sponsorship of Memorial Day and Veterans Day observances in Addison. The annual Memorial Day parade and service in the park has given way in more recent years to a broader community memorial event consisting of a free pancake breakfast sponsored by the Knights of Columbus, a community march to St. Paul Cemetery, a cemetery observance and wreath laying, and a remembrance ceremony on the village green. Veterans Day observances are now held annually in Veterans Circle, the park located at the northeast corner of Lake Street in Addison. In 2000, the village renamed the park from its original moniker, Friendship Circle, due to resident confusion with the new Friendship Plaza near Village Hall. The VFW endorsed the name Veterans Circle over Veterans Memorial. The then Post commander commented in an Addison Press article, "We want it for the guys who are dead and alive." The following year, the village contracted with a landscape architect to redesign the park and include 6 flagpoles for the display of the U.S. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, and American flags. Today, the VFW Hall at 446 West Lake Street is mostly obscured from sight behind the local Burger King and Subway franchise chains, which front Lake Street. The hall, however, continues to be used by many community groups and residents for local and private events and is a major source of income for the Post.